she can be free now. Even though she lost her baby homie, she can finally be free in her spirit. Because a lot of that anger, a lot of that bitterness come from watching these people careers soar at the expense of her son.
Yeah, her son.
Remember
her
what she
members.
said the other day when Durk done that concert and put all of them up on that wall? That don't mean my son first to do it and y'all didn't even accept that when he did it. Had y'all accepted when he done it, maybe everybody will still be alive.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Come on, homie. He tried to do it. In the name.
Yeah, they laughed at him when he did it.
Man,
they said he was being friendly.
But he was listening to his mama. Because the people he was dissing in some of those songs was some of his mother's friends, children. So she got on his ass about that. It ain't like she got on his ass about that in her defense. So, nah, homie,
YouTube, what's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy 221, man. Today we back at it with another Charleston White interview on Say Cheese. Now, I ain't gonna cap, Charleston White is going in on Lil Durk, saying that FBG Duck would still be alive if we treated him like we treated Lil Durk. Hey, make sure y'all stay tuned with the like button, subscribe button. Peace and love.
Free Lil Durk, keep him locked up. Don't give him no bond. Send him to a USP because of his record. And then got to think about this. He got to go to California.
Dang.
GDs and BDs ain't got no say-so in California. It's all Crip and blood. And this is cutthroat, dirty, and they don't give about nothing outside of California. So he got to sit over here in Florida. Think about it. He got to sit in Florida and wait for extradition. That might take 2 or 3 weeks in Broward County. Ooh, boy, that's going to be tight. To fart out his burp.
What?
Men got so up. That's pressure on your ass. Broward County, wait for extradition. Fly all the way from Florida to California. Have to go to California and get rearranged. Nah, finna go through it. But he worked hard for this.
How do they fly? Is it commercial?
No,
or is
the Feds got a plane. They got
That's
a private
crazy.
Plane. Just like the movie, the Earth Woman, they got all, no, that's real. Yeah. Hell no, that's real. They don't ride on bus in the Fed. They put them on a plane.
Dang, they put you on a plane when you like that?
I said this about a year ago, and you said I was wrong. I said that when niggas get money, they feel untouchable. I said you said a lot of beef was happening in rap because both sides didn't get money. But once you get money, you start to feel untouchable. You start to put bags on heads, and you know and I know when you get money, you become more of you become more of that.
It amplifies you, for sure.
I feel like Durk having all that money, it makes you feel like it makes you feel untouchable. It makes you feel like
that, he was feeling like that on the uprise. He got the kind of money now where he want to play boss in Malacom. He got the money after he went playing Malacom. He went to Mohammed. But he was feeling like that on the rise. So, man, maybe he had to feel untouchable. I can't understand. Young Thug, maybe they felt untouchable, homie.
I ain't gonna cap though. I ain't gonna cap. Like the war in Chirac, the war in Chicago, been going on for years. Like I ain't gonna say like it ain't been. It's been a lot of bodies that's been dropped in Chicago. Like it's the list is crazy long. Folks been getting stepped on. FBG Duck and Lil Durk 300 and the GDs, you know what I'm saying? The BDs, man, they been killing each other for years since 2010 when Chief Keef got on the scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, they been beefing for years. Lil J, the Zesty Demon, he locked up, bro. I mean, they been beefing with him for years. They been trying to kill Lil J for years. Lil J caught 22 shots. 22 shots. And then made a rap song and this song over him. So over that, like they both said, money, only thing money does is enhances you as a person. So if you are a upgiving and loyal and loving, caring person when you're broke, and then if you get some money, you're gonna be an amplified version of that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to take care of your family, your kids, your wife, whatever the case may be. But if you shiesty, low down, evil, you know what I'm saying, putting bags on folks' head and you're killing, drilling, I mean, you're just gonna be a bigger kingpin, a bigger boss. And you're gonna put 40,000 on somebody's head, 50,000, and somebody gonna get stepped on. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new. It's you just gonna get more arrogant on your moves instead of logically thinking. You like, man, I ain't even worried about that. We gonna put 100 on his head. They gonna come get that. But that's when you start getting sloppy, and that's the case. No cap.
At times, I feel like I'm untouchable with the money I got. At times, I feel like I do what I want to do.
I don't think having money it helps with beef. I think having money it makes beef worse.
Yeah, if you got, homie, now it ain't the beef, Sean. It's what's in the heart when he beefing.
Yeah, for sure.
This
For sure.
can beef and say, man, that beef go stop the money.
Yeah.
It's say if we go to shoot, the money stop. We can't make no money. Warren, that's what made Big Meech a hell of a. He wasn't, man, let's stop this beef. Meech was putting out beefs so he can keep making money.
Facts.
So I'm saying, homie, these are young. Durk is what, 30 years old?
32.
32. So you gotta think, how long King Von been dead? 4, 5 years?
4 years.
4 years. So prior to that, you dealing with children with money with an undeveloped brain. You dealing with kids coming out of violent environments, probably got childhood trauma, undeveloped brains, and all of a sudden is multimillionaires overnight. So when he put the hit out, he really ain't number 25, 26. He really ain't fully developing his thought process. His prefrontal cortex haven't connected where he can be just thinking rational. He was on drugs, Percocets. He just got out of rehab. So he ain't thinking clearly. Then his father just come home. When his father came home, then you start to see more structure being added into his life. You start seeing him separating from certain things, and his dad started putting him around Muslim men in the community. Then he started trying to take the role of being a leader. But daddy had come home. Prior to that, he was the blind leading the blind. And it done came back and bite you, because what happens in the dark comes to the light. So it's some people that come into his life that probably have an awareness of what he's attached to by way of a or to say, man, you might need to clean this up. You might need to clean this up. The fire that killed Duck, that blew the whistle right there. The fire that killed Duck. It's too many in the group, homie, for the police not to find out what's going on. If 4 in the group, 3 go tell it. If it's 8, 6 go tell it. With a possibility of 7. If it's 15 in the group, 13 go tell. So the more the people, the more possibility of somebody go tell, homie. And they young niggas who all ain't got money.
Facts.
Homie, you giving me 50,000 and go kill a nigga. That's the bond for me to get out if I get caught. You got to give me a little bit more. I don't want no promising, but when you ain't never seen 50,000 and you idolize the person that's giving you 50,000, I would have done that at 12 and 13.
Nah,
I would have
facts.
at 16 and 17.
That's how they do
like
you.
that.
That's
but
how
now,
they do
when
it.
I get grown,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna throw my life away. I can't see my mama no more. I might got kids.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's why they
And I ain't gonna cap when Charleston White said when Lil Durk's daddy got out and they kind of reconnected. People don't understand, like, you need a father figure in your life, and you know what I'm saying. I'm not discrediting saying that a mom cannot raise a young man, but it's just certain scenarios where you need a man in the house to build that structure in order to actually stay on the right path. It's a big thing. It's been times growing up. Like I said, I'm 27, y'all. It's been times when I was younger and I was getting out of line, you know what I'm saying? And my pops like, hey, man, you got to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to straighten out. You got to stop talking to your mama like that. Or you got to move like this. Or, you know what I'm saying? Get up. Why you crying? Things like that, man, that go a long way, because after you are checked, after your pops be like, hey, that ain't cool what you did. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand why you did it, but that's not cool what you did. So you need to make this right. And then from now on, whenever you get in that certain type of situation, you need to handle it accordingly. That's the main part. That's the main reason why a lot of these young dudes out here crashing out and spazzing out, because they off drugs, they off pills, they got no purpose, no education. I mean, come on, man. They're not thinking clearly. And that's what the father figure is for, to when you get off track, when you going straight, but then you go to that right lane on that exit, they the ones that be like, don't go over there, son. Stay right here. And they don't even care if you get mad. You can be mad all you want, but this what it is. And then as you get older, you be like, oh, I see why my pops was on my head like that. Because I got a few that's in prison right now that's serving some crazy time, crazy years, and threw your whole life away over what? Over a persona, over saying you gangster? Ain't nothing gangster about being in the jail cell for 30, 50 years and missing your family, missing your kids to grow up. Life don't stop when you behind them walls. You know what I'm saying? You can't pull up on your granny and be like, hey, granny, I love you. You can't do that. Life don't stop. And then when you get out, you are behind. You are behind. It's no joke out here, man. Comment down below what y'all think on this situation. No cap. For real, for real.
50,000 wasn't worth it.
And nobody who won from this? Nobody won from this. I think Durk has like 6, 7 kids.
You say nobody won from this?
Yeah, who won?
Quando Rondo. Yeah, Quando Rondo.
But somebody
Rondo is the winner. Lil Tim is the winner. Those are the winners. Mama Duck is the winner. Even though she lost Duck was a street. With already the possibility of him gonna be killed in the streets or going to jail. Mama Duck won. Mama Duck done buried a lot of children due to tragic accidents.
A ton.
And murder.
Ton of children, cousins, all that.
Mama Duck won. She can be free now. Even though she lost her baby home, she can finally be free in her spirit. Because a lot of that anger, a lot of that bitterness come from watching these people careers soar at the expense of her son.
Yeah, her son.
Remember
her
what she
members.
said the other day when Durk done that concert and put all of them up on that wall? That don't mean my son first to do it and y'all didn't even accept that when he did it. Had y'all accepted when he done it, maybe everybody will still be alive.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Come on, homie. He tried to do it. In the name.
Yeah, they laughed at him when he did it.
Man,
they said he was being friendly.
But he was listening to his mama. Because the people he was dissing in some of those songs was some of his mother's friends, children. So she got on his ass about that. It ain't like she got on his ass about that in her defense. So, nah, homie,
Yep.
man, man, she deserved what she got coming. And I think, man, she can finally be free.
How does Durk wiggle out of this? Can he wiggle out of this? What do you predict happens in the future with Durk?
I don't think he can, because whatever federal prosecutor on this case makes a career for themselves by not letting him out of it. Whatever federal prosecutor is on Diddy's case, they're gonna go to higher heights just for prosecuting such a big case. Only way for him to get out of this, homie, he got to tell about some more murders and be willing to testify. That's the only way. The feds don't want money. They either want information or your ass. The only way to bargain with the feds.
Oh my
information
gosh.
or your ass.
The butt is crazy.
So ain't no out. Ain't no out to this.
Every day I'm starting to be more and more, I'm not a street guy.
Me neither.
And every time something like this happens, it just reminds me of, I pat myself on the back.
Nah,
I pat myself on the back, man,
Facts.
because you could easily be tricked into this.
Your mother and father done a great job of buying you a computer and letting you be in that room jacking off on MySpace. Your mother, they done a great job not interfering with you.
That's crazy. Beating your meat on MySpace is crazy, fool.
Hey, that's real talk, man. That's real talk.
And
so they nobody pushed this narrative of being street to you. Your father protected you from that. I had uncles, I had older cousins, homie, they pushed that narrative to me. So I was misguided, homie. But when I grew up and I knew better, I did better. I abandoned the streets. I don't even want the street concept don't make sense to a man. unless you raised in that and you was taught that. I was never taught the streets. I had to come out and learn the streets the hard way to bump my head a few times. And I realized I ain't like these niggas. These gotta do this. I don't have to do this. I got a GED. I got this. Nigga, I can go get a job. So when the streets got hard on me, I quit. I'm going to get a job. Now I might come back to it, but
Okay.
I was in the streets for fun, my nigga. I wasn't in the streets for survival.
Facts.
And when it wasn't fun, it's easy for me to quit. It's easy for me to tell on the street, I'm nothing like you. So of course I'm gonna tell on you. So, and that's what's happening. You got a group of guys and everybody ain't street. We just hanging around trying to be street. And when it get too street, we want to abandon ship. Hey, I need to talk to the detective. Jump ship.
That's exactly what happened. On God. On God. I ain't gonna cap. That's exactly what it is, because it's a difference between somebody having to be in the streets, really moving like that. If that's their only option, I ain't saying that's the best option. But if that's their only option, they feel like they back against the wall and they gotta do their dirt, okay, so be it. But the folks who don't gotta be in there, who got a mama at the crib, who got a daddy at the house, they both got jobs, they both providing for their family, ain't no reason to be in there. You just hang around these dudes because you think it's fun. You think it's cool. You get to, you know what I'm saying? You get to say that you're doing this and that, and you hanging with the gang. But when it get ugly, boy, when your friend end up in that fire and catching that body, and you was in the car, oh, best believe it's gonna get wicked. It's gonna get serious. Hey, I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, better be careful who you hop in that car with. You don't know what's in that car, for real. You don't know what they got planned, boy. They done told you y'all going to the gas station. Oh boy, then stuck up the stove, shot the clerk, and did that shit with no mask on. And you the driver. boy, you better drive that car before they up that fire on you. Oh God.
And then there's some street that understand the streets and understand that the niggas I've been running with ain't street. So guess what? I get them up because I'm a real street and fuck them, because there's no honor amongst these streets. So we're trying to honor these codes when there's no honor amongst these codes. That's why it's too hard for people to stand on them.
Crazy.
There's no rewards for them. It's nothing but consequences, repercussions, and hard time, nigga. Fuck you go stand on that fuck.
Hard
See,
time.
going crazy, he wouldn't tell on the nigga shot that little boy. He in the prison going crazy, realizing that the Supreme Court say he would never get out of jail. He in there going crazy right now. No out to misery and suffering, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. It ain't no out, it ain't no relief. And then there's gonna come a point when you're really sorry for what you did. In your heart, you're gonna say, man, I hate I done this. And they still ain't gonna let you out. They still ain't gonna let you out, even when you really feel bad about what you did. That's the coldest part of the game, my nigga. When your heart changes, you still gotta suffer.
Locked for eternity.
So what is Durk's girlfriend, India? What does she do?
Man, fuck the nigga with some money. He left you a little money. She ain't even got to worry about being loyal to him. Go take
oh my
a minute.
God.
But boy, when that go get hot, why he in there? And this nigga gonna come by asking her, do she need anything? I'm here for you if you need me, with the hopes of fucking her. Yeah, I hope I can cross paths with her. I make a perfect little old mentor for a few of them kids he done left behind. Now that white baby mama, she gonna be all right. Yeah, that white baby mama he got, she gonna be all right.
Why you say that?
Cause she already cause he caught up to that other girl. Yeah, she already and you already heard what King Von girl said. All the old block try to come back and get their OTF gonna be at their.
So what you give India, like what, 3 years?
No, little young hop can't wait 3 years to be touched. He lying to me. Nigga, them hoes gonna be sucking up fur. That's what's gonna keep it tingling and craving something. But no, them girlfriends gonna be getting.
Oh.
What you talking about? Once them girlfriends activate her, she gonna try to play tough and just bull-digger. Play bull-digger. But somebody go sneak and get that. You lying to me.
Somebody gonna get it.
Yeah, somebody from the label. Yeah, one of them freaky white men that's been managing him. Somebody come back, get that. You lying to me. Yeah, no, nature don't stop. It's gonna be hard at first. But you gotta think, nigga, they recently had a breakup not too long ago, and they had to reunite. It's a nigga in the corner that he don't know about that she half-ass like that she run to when they break up. He gonna get the work boyfriend get nah. The friend of the family get the
Okay.
But that just don't go on ice. You're a fool if you think that go on ice for 3 years. Shit, you lying to me. How did you talking about?
Hey, and I ain't gonna cap, y'all. I ain't gonna cap. Hold on, let me move this out of the way. Got my water. I ain't gonna cap, y'all. Charleston White is funny as hell because everything he be saying be making sense. He might be tweaking sometimes, but Charleston White like your old granddaddy or your old uncle, to where he keep it real, but he just say it in crazy ways. Like yeah, I used to smash on her back in the day. She was almost your auntie or some shit. Some crazy stuff. But hey, I ain't gonna lie. If you and your girl go on a break, like she say she need a break, and you know what I'm saying, she say she wish the best and nothing for you, you know what I'm saying, the best for you and all that stuff, just know she tired of getting your meat. She finna go get some other meat, fool. I ain't gonna cap, fool. I ain't gonna cap, fool. What you think? You think your girl just finna go on a break and not be crushing other dudes? And she young, fool? Like, nah, fool, that ain't happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, she said she need a break. She wants some other, you know what I'm saying? She want to go out there and experiment. You feel me? So don't be waiting around thinking, I'm going to wait and be loyal and faithful till she come back. Boy, she finna get dogged out. She finna try some things that she ain't never done before. I'm talking about bro eating her booty hole from the back and spitting in that motherfucker. That shit crazy, boy. Hey, 121, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, on the road 20K, man. I'm out of here. Stay tuned, man. This shit crazy, fool.